If you're obsessed with home renovations like I am, and guys, when I tell you this, it's the truth. I've been to Magnolia. I love the silos. Every time a new color comes out from Joanna Gaines, I am repainting my house. Yeah, drive my husband crazy. But I love home renovations. I love the evolution of design. I love taking old things and bringing them new. If that is you and this is resonating with you, I've got an amazing solution to that house you might be looking at that just needs a little TLC. You don't know how to finance it. We've got a fixer-upper loan. That's right. And it's an easy fixer-upper loan that works with Home Depot and Lowe's. You got to check this out. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before in the home renovation space. And it allows us, those that have these dreams and visions of home renovation and what we can make maybe a house that could be so much more. This is the program that can make that dream a reality. Here's how it works. Visit your local Lowe's or Home Depot store. Easy, right? The store will prepare a scope of work for you, which is kind of an invoice, and it's going to detail exactly what's going to be done. Maybe that's kitchen cabinets, maybe it's carpet, maybe it's new appliances. So you're going to have one invoice, and then you are going to give that to your Cornerstone Home Lending loan officer. From there, when the appraisal is ordered, the lender, us, we are going to provide that scope of work to the appraiser. This is really important, and this means that you have to kind of do this early in the process when you are purchasing the home. So kind of think about it this way. You find the house, yes, you know it's going to need carpet, let's say new kitchen cabinets. You negotiate the contract, the seller accepts your contract, and boom, you are now in the process of acquiring the home. The home lending process looks like this. You're going to send us the purchase contract, and then you're going to go visit Home Depot or Lowe's, and you're going to get that scope of work because you kind of already know what you think the house is going to need. From there, you're going to get us that scope of work, and prior to ordering the appraisal, this is key. We've got to have that because the appraiser is now going to look at that scope of work in addition to the purchase contract and any items on there that you are intending to renovate will be included in the appraised value. This is really important, and this is a key part of how the program works. So let's work through numbers. Let's say that the purchase price is $400,000, and after you have looked at the property, you can borrow up to 10% of that sales price. So in this case, $40,000. As long as the house appraises for now $440,000. So it's kind of important to know that the work you're doing should be strategic. It should be work that is adding to the value of the home because the house is going to be appraised with the scope of work or the improvements that you are going to do. Again, key, because if the house doesn't appraise, then you're not going to be able to borrow as much as you would ideally want to if you were doing work that it adds to the bottom line or adds to the value. Okay, so let's go back to the scenario. $400,000 sales price. In this case, you can take out the max of $40,000 and finance it into the loan. So now we have this acquisition price of $440,000. You can do as low as a 3% down conventional home loan if you are using a particular type of conventional loan. Otherwise, 5% or more down on a conventional home loan is available on this program, right? I mean, this is the way you get to finance the cost to renovate and allow you to buy that house that maybe is perfect for you, but just needs a little updating. A few other things to know. One, Home Depot or Lowe's, their contractors are actually going to do the work. So you cannot do the work yourself. You cannot start the work until you actually close and purchase on the home. And the cool thing is you're going to get those monies. So whatever that scope of work from Home Depot or Lowe's, let's call it $40,000 in my scenario, you're going to get a check 72 hours after close of escrow. It is going to be made out to Home Depot or Lowe's. And now you can take the check to them and get that work started. Now, this is only available on purchases, so not available on refinances currently. And this is going to be single-family residences only. No manufactured houses are allowed. However, condos or townhouses are included in that one-unit single-family scenario. There are a few little hoops on this, so we're going to ask that a final inspection be done so we can just tidy things up on your loan file and move forward once all of the work is done. And you have up to 6 months to actually complete the work. So if Home Depot or Lowe's are backed up, their contractors are backed up, no worries, no stress, although you probably want to get that new kitchen and that carpet going as soon as possible. And one more thing. You are required to put up what's called a contingency reserve, and that's pretty typical on renovation loans. The unique thing about this contingency reserve is that it's only 5% of the cost of the renovation. So in this scenario, if it's a $40,000 renovation that you're doing from Home Depot or Lowe's, then 5% of $40,000 would be $2,000. You're going to bring that into closing. That's a contingency reserve in case something happens during the process and your bid ends up going over what the final bid was that you provided to us. And if you are not using those funds, the contingency reserve is not needed, then you will receive that money back after all of the work is done and that final inspection has been completed. This is a game changer when it comes to buying homes that need updating. If this is something that you are interested in, please call or text us at 480-725-0150, or if it's more convenient, just schedule a call with us via the link in the description below. And oh, by the way, we lend in 45 states across the country. So no matter where you're looking to buy, if it's in one of those 45 states, we can help. I look forward to chatting with you.